Hello and welcome. My name is Ale. I use they, he, and she pronouns.
Users MacBook Pro 13 disconnected.
We are dancing this morning during the Expressive Arts Live. In your chair, you can just move as you want to. Get ourselves embodied, opening up our senses so that we can get into an imaginal and creative space. Says that I'm frozen. I'm gonna keep on going as if I'm not. There you go. Hopefully that is better. I'm moving my legs here, you know, in the crisscross sitting position. Show me or tell me about your favorite move, okay? Could be just like a maybe it's a shoulder roll. I think I like the little jogging in my chair. I don't know if that's a move, but it is, I think. I used to do this little car dance with my cousin. Amazing. Awesome, I'm so glad. But yeah, we used to just like do these little like car dances so that when people saw us, they'd be like, whoa, look at how cool those people are. We were children. I'm surprised actually at all the dance moves you can do in a little square and sitting. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining me for that movement exercise. We're just getting ourselves in our bodies and embodied and opened to all of our senses. Think of our body as an instrument to create. So thank you so much. I'm going to just get right into it. I have this deck of cards. I'm going to ask that we receive a message for everyone watching and for myself, something that helps us get inspired to create. So let's see what we have today. We've got the Ace of Air. I'm just looking for the book here. Ace of Air. Let's read it. Kind of feels like what we're experiencing outside if you live in the Peterborough and Kawartha area. Ace of Air, a butterfly emerges from a chrysalis on a bright spring morning with hawthorn, the mayflower, in bloom. The butterfly is a symbol of the soul. Psyche is a Greek word for both soul and butterfly. Her ability to go through the process of metamorphosis speaks to your capacity to change yourself. A tincture of hawthorn berries supports blood and heart health and heals our hearts in other ways as well. Follow your heart, says Hawthorn. You're a brand new being, says Butterfly. When you get this card in a reading, you are emerging from a period of gestation, blossoming with new ideas, thoughts, or decisions. You may find it easy to change outmoded ideas, habits, or attitudes. Your mind is in harmony with your heart and you are lighthearted, joyful, and beautiful. I am blossoming with new ideas and decisions. Excellent, excellent. This is amazing. I was sharing that I like learning about astrology and just kind of knowing what's going on with our moon. So it is a new moon, the beginning of a new moon cycle in Gemini. which I think is speaks to this card. We're at the beginning of creating a new pathway for ourselves, and it's exciting. I'm excited for us. So why don't we get into a creative practice? I'm going to start with with a free write. Sometimes that looks like stream of consciousness writing for me, which means I learned that from the writer Gertrude Stein, and you just kind of let whatever words that pop into your head, just write it down. It doesn't have to even make sense. Just let yourself flow. And so I'm going to start with that. Folks at home, you can feel free to paint or draw or do whatever you feel like you would like to do. I'm going to get writing using that inspiration, that the images that came up with our writing and the dancing as we did. I would encourage you to listen to your intuition and follow whatever creative spark is telling you to do. I started writing, but now I am drawing shapes. And that is okay. Okay. All right, so I did a bit of a writing and drawing practice. I started with writing, I drew a couple things, and I continued on with writing, so I'll share it with you. Ace of Air, butterfly, I am Eros, the god of love, and I have an affinity for the psyche, learning about my inner workings. Images and opening to the new and improved me. I woke up upset, not trusting, unsure and tired, bombarded by my night's wonderings. But still today is a new day and I am going to trust. So that is, I'm getting personal with you. That is kind of how I woke up and felt this morning, kind of unsure of where I'm going, what is what, who is who's telling the truth, and still in this journeying with myself, finding my way back to my truth and who I am. So that's been my little practice here with you. I hope folks at home are also creating in their own ways. On Instagram, we've been having people join us. We can't do the same type of thing here on Facebook, but if you want to share some writing, you can comment below, or if you want to share a picture of something that you're working on, that is most welcome. You can also privately message us, and we would be happy to check it out and be a witness to your work. So I think it's definitely an honor to have this time to create together. So sometimes the music helps me or speaks in a way that I don't need to find the words. It just helps me be in the stirring, the unsettled parts of myself, the curious and wondering part. much for joining me today. Join me again next Friday at 11 Eastern Standard Time on Instagram, and then at 11:45 again here on Facebook Live. I'm super happy that you joined me and that we created together and you allowed me to be vulnerable with you. It is such a gift. And if you would like to share, I think that is most welcome. I welcome this, and I know that all of the KSAC staff also welcomes this type of sharing. So thanks again. Thank you, Candace, for being here, and thank you for joining and sharing the love, Michelle, and thank you, Alicia, and thank you, Alex, for joining me on this practice. It's super lovely to have you all here. So I hope to see you next week, and please enjoy the weather if you can. Bye-bye. Bye for now.